The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it and back at it. You found The Local Show with Tom and Steve. The best variety and fun on the radio that you'll find that you don't have to pay for.
On the weekends, the options are pretty slim, Tom.
It's a non-subscription. You get to hear us for nothing.
That's true. You can send money.
Probably a good thing that people don't pay for.
Yes, it's true.
The walleye, you can't fish for walleye right now. Now you got to wait till May before you can actually fish for walleye.
I went up the last day. I was up in Oswego off the wall, and this guy caught this big walleye.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So I got excited. I'm like, I'm going to catch a big walleye. Yeah, I just kind of caught.
Doing any ice fishing?
No, ice fishing. Ice fishing is way too much work.
Oh, okay.
They don't let people at his height get.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Well, if I break through, I won't drown.
Right. In Oneida, you could stand here. Your head will still come up.
You can walk across Oneida Lake. It's so shallow.
Well, folks, special segment right now with Dr. Warren Hilton and Sarah Gaffney. We've got the president of OCC and the VP of Enrollment Management at OCC, respectively. Is that how you say it when you say that? You say respectively.
Respectively.
Right?
Disrespectively.
Because Dr. Warren Hilton is the president, and then, of course, Sarah is the VP of Enrollment. How you guys doing?
We're great.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. I was watching one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies. Of course, I'm a product of, I was in my late teens and early 20s all through the 80s.
Yeah.
Great times. Can I go back there? No. Okay. You don't have a time machine.
Now you got me intrigued. Which Eddie Murphy movie? I'm on the edge of my seat.
I love them all. And, I saw Eddie Murphy in concert, I don't know how many times. But anyway, Trading Places. And of course, they start off with all those clips from Philadelphia.
That's right. And you better believe it. Yes.
Did you live anywhere around that area?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, that was the wealthy neighborhood. We didn't live in that neighborhood. But yes, one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies because it was filmed in Philadelphia. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And Bo Diddley's famous line where he says, "In Philadelphia, it's $50."
I mean, since we're talking about Philadelphia, somebody did win the Super Bowl this year.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
We were thinking about you at that time, too.
They didn't run the Philly special either.
They didn't have to, right? Yeah. The good old tush push was just fine. Yeah. So, yeah. And in honor of all things sports, and sports sits in Sarah's area, I'm dressed appropriately. Spring, our baseball team is playing, our softball team is playing.
And on your hat, what is that? Is that an O or a D?
That's the O. That's the O for Onondaga. Yeah, this is our official baseball cap. So, yeah. This is the one that our team wins. You can't get it in the store, so sorry.
They gave him one when he threw out the first pitch.
That's right, yeah.
He just kept it. Who are you kidding?
So for those of you keeping up with things, Dr. Warren Hilton came to us from Philadelphia, but you've been here for how long now at OCC?
Over 2.5 years now, going on 3 years. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. We love it here. My family and I, we're just having a ball.
Well, we obviously love you because we haven't run you out on a rail.
Hey, that's fine.
We invited him back.
And listen, I enjoyed this last winter too. So, and maybe it's not over yet. Bad. We'll see.
Yeah. And now, Sarah, are you a native of Syracuse? You didn't come from afar.
I came from northern New York, up in Messina.
That is like another planet.
It's a short 3-hour drive.
It's a little three-hour drive up there. So I moved south, just not far enough.
Yeah, right.
For warmer weather. But yes, so I've been here for over 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You're so young. Yeah.
Thank you.
You look very young. And
I appreciate that.
How long have you been at OCC then?
21.
Wow. So your whole career has been down here.
Correct.
And what have you done? What are some of the roles you had at OCC before your current role?
So I originally started in our concurrent enrollment program, which is our college courses in the high school.
Oh, okay.
It was actually run through a grant at that time. So I worked with local businesses to try and get internships and connect the high school students to the college. And then I went out to Liverpool to facilitate the north
Because
site.
there's a campus there. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And so I was out there for a while. Then I moved into the finance world as a business manager and up through the finance chain into the VP of finance role. And then was talked to about moving over into enrollment, which I'm a competitive person by nature.
I see.
And so it was right up my alley. I thought I
Well,
would.
why is it competitive? Explain your role then.
Because we're trying to generate enrollment, right,
Mm-hmm.
and keep enrollment. And right now, especially in higher education, there's a lot of colleges out there that are trying to get the same student.
Right.
I see.
And so we're all trying to differentiate ourselves
Yeah.
and make sure that students know what there is out there to offer for them and which institution might be best for them. So we also have taken an approach of looking at adults as well.
Right. Is it true that you wanted Dr. Hilton's job when he came? You were really angry about that?
That is not true. That was not true then. Is not true now.
I'm just checking.
There's a
Well,
Nope.
let me say, I brought up sports earlier.
Yes.
Even though Sarah's title is VP of Enrollment Management, she has athletics in her portfolio, marketing, and she oversees the staff that oversees our Children's Learning Center on campus, our daycare
golly.
facility. So.
Yes.
Is that a big deal? They didn't have that back in the 80s, did they? The daycare?
I'm not in the 80s.
No, it couldn't have been.
There weren't
Yeah.
any kids back then, Tim.
No, there weren't. Yeah, you were one of them.
It's been around for a while, though. and
Absolutely.
has moved around. So,
that's fantastic. So if you're an adult and you're a returning student, you have daycare there.
yes.
That's what that's for.
We both have that option, which
Yeah.
is a curriculum-based program, so the children are in school. And then we're partnering with the YMCA on our campus
That's beautiful,
to
too.
have drop-in childcare, which is the first time that we've been able to have that.
What's
particular
dropping?
type.
Like you drive by, kick them out of the car. and
Pretty much. No.
Here's my kid.
You drop them off for a short period of time, up to 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
In the day, and are able to leave to go do what you need to do, hopefully class,
Oh, that's
and then come back and
fantastic.
pick them up. And it's not Monday through Friday, right? You're not
Yeah.
scheduled to be there, so it's just a different type of.
Where else can you go and get that kind of treatment? You know, there's
I'm
not
not
another.
sure there's anywhere in
No.
Onondaga County that has that.
Yeah.
Now, you guys are digging things and doing some construction up there, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. It's unbelievable. So the centerpiece that everybody talks about is in the Whitney building, which is the Micron Clean Room Simulation Laboratory. That's the project that everybody knows
Right.
about. But there's actually much more than that in that space. We'll have a HVAC lab to train HVAC technicians.
Right.
We'll have a welding lab. Our welding program is starting in the fall, an associates in welding. There's a CNC machining lab. There'll be a student lounge in there. And, we're redoing our atrium, and we're expanding our auto tech program because many of the heavy equipment diesel mechanics are actually getting close to retirement. So we're doing an expansion to our auto tech program. So it's going to be wonderful.
I pictured heavy mechanics. I don't think that's what he meant.
People working on heavy equipment. Yes.
I pictured a bunch of guys that needed to lose 50 pounds.
Yeah.
That's not it.
I don't think people really understand the magnitude of that type of stuff that's being offered at OCC.
No,
What
most-
that's just the Whitney building.
That's just Whitney. And then in Ferrante, we just started a project in January. It's going to be a 2-year-long project to redo our healthcare space so that our healthcare
golly.
students are working in a facility that simulates what it will be when they graduate. That's a $30 million
So what are the
project.
healthcare majors or whatever it is that they have there?
Well, the one that people think about the most is nursing, right? But we have surgical technology, we have a health sciences program, a health studies program, we have physical therapy assistant, we have medical assisting, we have health information technology, phlebotomy, we have a certified nursing assistant program, we have a home health aide program, and then we're developing an LPN program.
Just to be clear,
all
he is,
of those
he
things.
is not reading these from a list.
I was just thinking that.
Were you?
How engaged is this
you
president
see that?
that he knows all of that? you
Well,
know?
it's important that I do know and that we
Yeah.
all know about these programs and help our community know, because these are the programs that you go to get good, high-paying jobs or to transfer to places like Upstate Medical to complete your bachelor's
Right.
degree,
Yeah.
right, and go out and work in the healthcare world.
That's
We had a
wonderful.
young lady last year, I'll tell this quick story,
Yeah.
graduated from surgical tech. She's over at Krause. She's making a really good salary, right? She had a bachelor's degree before she came to us. She's making more money now.
Look at that.
With
That
the
she went to
associate's
OCC,
degree
yeah.
than when she just had a bachelor's degree.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Well, we've been talking with Dr. Warren Hilton and Sarah Gaffney from OCC, and we're going to keep them around. Do you guys mind?
Yeah, we're here. We love it here.
Good, good. Then we'll come back and we'll continue that conversation. So you guys stick close to your devices and keep it right here.